So, what have you been up to this weekend?
I've been looking for job offers. Oh, what a coincidence! I just received a new email with job offers. This one seems to be interesting. But wait, why do they only picture men in the campaign? Hey Luis, look at this biased campaign.
And on top of that, they're all white men. I feel really left out. I need images for our latest campaign to find a new managing director for our IT company. Let's see if this new texture image generator creates some appealing options. A group of managing directors. Ooh, I like this one a lot.
Tom.
Who is this?
It's me. Hi. I understand that you're impressed by the images that were created by this popular software, but didn't you realize that it can perpetuate social stereotypes and biases?
Wait, what?
Let's have a look at your campaign. There are only white men in this picture. This is totally unacceptable. It is crucial to use more diverse images to debunk such biases. Do you see these two people? This is Allison and Lewis, and they just got upset after seeing your campaign as they felt underrepresented. To understand how these stereotypes and biases find their way into the images, we must first understand how text-to-image generators work. Let's keep it simple though. Developers start out with a massive training data set consisting of millions of images, along with their descriptions that have been collected from the web. A deep learning model is then deployed to understand the relations between the collected pictures and the respective textual description. This helps the model understand concepts and objects in images. For example, when we type in a dinosaur eating a burger, the model will understand the concepts dinosaur, eating, and burger and their relation to each other. From this point onwards, however, the various programs differ in their encoding, decoding, and image generation processes. Ultimately, these tools can turn text prompts into newly generated images in any possible art style and that have not existed before. The reason stereotypes find their way into these generated images lies in the very first step, the data training set collected from the web. The existing images already present on the web come with certain biases towards the English language along with Western culture and concepts. Furthermore, they include stereotypical notions from their creators. Moreover, some of the datasets are known to contain problematic content, such as explicit imagery and text pairs with racist and ethnic slurs, pornography, and negative stereotypes. An example would be when you search Google for images of a nurse, mostly female nurses are shown, while searching for a doctor will give you results of mostly male doctors. Consequently, text-to-image generators tend to put out images containing and amplifying biases and stereotypes. Google, for example, admits for their own tool Imagen that there is an overall bias towards lighter skin tones or images that tend to portray professions aligning with Western gender stereotypes.
So what exactly is a stereotype?
Let's go back in time and I will show you the origins of the term.
Yeah, sure.
In 1798, a new method for image setting was invented by two European printers. This process was called stereotyping that allowed to fix typepieces on a plate permanently. Thus, the origins of this term are rooted in the printing press, but the definition of the term did not stay the same. A stereotype nowadays is an overgeneralized, widely shared opinion, notion, image, or idea about a person, place, or thing. It's a common misconception associated with traits of individuals or groups. This means that we use stereotypes to reduce the processing we must do when meeting a new person. We categorize them under a preconceived marker of similar attributes, features, or attitudes we observe.
Very interesting, but What harm can stereotypes cause?
Well, stereotypes may create misrepresentations of people and communities. This leads to people feeling reduced to a visual stereotype, which can cause identity turbulences. This can negatively affect the self-esteem of people. So when we use such images from the text-to-image generator, we are adding to the issue.
Wow, I didn't know that. But do you think that the developers of text-to-image generators purposely let stereotyping happen in their tools?
No, not at all. The developers do not consciously promote stereotyping. Different tools have found different ways to mitigate the issue of stereotyping. So, let's have a look at the countermeasures the developers have implemented so that users of these programs will get more diverse images. Different tools have different approaches. Not all tools are openly accessible to the general public, but rather require an invitation or are only available to selected users. This aims to prohibit misuse on a large scale. Most tools apply input filters that don't allow certain keywords in prompts that would result in problematic or offensive images. So issues such as harassment, violence, illegal activity, sexuality, or deception are less likely to occur. Some tools like DALL-E 2 turn to the root of the problem by curating the training dataset and fine-tuning the generation process in order to create images that reflect our world more accurately. For example, the prompt "a group of managing directors" would have predominantly produced images of white men. After mitigation, the results are much more diverse, featuring images of managing directors of different genders and ethnicities.
Phew, I'm relieved. But is there anything I can do as a user?
It is important that you formulate your text as precisely as possible to get diverse images. Here's how to get stereotype-free images from the text-to-image generator. To diversify the results, please type "a group of managing directors," irrespective of gender, culture, and skin color.
Okay, got it.
Can you spot a difference now?
Wow, the pictures are definitely more diverse.
Also, when you select your image, make a conscious attempt to choose one that is free of stereotypes.
So next time, make sure to create a stereotype-free image and choose a campaign photo that is unlikely to offend recipients. This way, you can make positive use of these innovative text-to-image generators.